Alright, boys, I got this 9-inch call on this Deus. I'm going to show you this here again. This is this little bear dog setup here, okay? We'll listen to it in this hole here, and I may shove the dirt in on top of it. See if we can hear this or not. Now, I'm using a U.S. nickel, alright? And there is a colonial nail down there that's crossways. I don't know if you can see it right there in that camera right there. See that nail right there? It's crossways. See that nickel right there? That's about 4 inches deep. Alright? So the dirt's not on top of it, but I just want you to hear this right here, okay? Now this is the Bird Dog program in sensitive FT. Alright? Just show you what one little adjustment here could possibly do for you in the wild. I want you to hear how this sounds. Disc is 0. Silencer is at 1. I've got a notch of 2 through 13, so just leaving that number 1 spot open in this machine. We're in 5 tones, okay? You hear that? Now, I've been out here in this sight right out in here, boys. There's a lot of iron right in here. I haven't heard that right there. Hear that? Now, I'm going to turn on this target. You hear that? Again, down the barrel of that nail, that nickel down there. I got a 1 locked up in that meter. Okay? Now, I can listen to this in full tones. But I don't like full tones using this. We're going back to 5 tones, okay? Sweep again. Hear how that signal's behaving? It's pretty alertive right there. Now this machine coming down the barrel of most nails won't make that racket right there with these settings, okay? You don't even hear any iron tone, alright? Raising the disc up on this machine to 6.8. Alright, we're going to take all the notch out of the machine, okay? Now we're going to sweep. You hear that? Would you stop on that and would you even investigate that? Now, what I will do, I suspect, and Sharpshooter included, you can sweep over a target with this machine and hear it and not even realize it's there to investigate. Let's see. The iron tit is on. Okay? You hear that? Now we're going to turn on it. Now this is 6.8 disc, no notch. Well, we get a nice smooth signal that way, don't we? But we're coming through this sight right here and we're hunting. You hear that? Well, that's not very much to alert me, is it? Let's put the dirt in this hole here. Now, I don't know if there's any maskers in this dirt clod or not, okay? There could be. So that's a traditional setup right there. We're going to turn and we hear it. We're going back in here. We're going to lower the disc. In progress. To 0. Notch. We're just going to run a 2, I don't know, 2 to 11. Hear that? We didn't hear that in that traditional program. Now I can turn over here. Look at there. Okay. So sensitive FT, just leaving the number 1 open on this machine might get you over some targets. In my opinion now, Sharpshooter's not trying to bullshit him, but you hear that? I will sweep around out here a little bit. Now there's iron in here, boys. But now remember, you're not going to hear much iron tone in this machine. Notice what I'm hearing in this side. The sound of this signal here is a real key. Let's listen to it again. Hear that? It's like a little double beeper. Broad and a double beeper, okay? And I'll turn on it again. So that's what this is for. This is to try to get you over some targets that you would otherwise walk on by, okay? But you may be hearing, using traditional settings on this machine, you may be hearing targets, but you know, you're just hearing a little pipsqueak and you're like, well, that ain't nothing there. And it could be a nail that's turned down on like a nickel. Now that nickel, you know, lower conductor, this machine's gonna do better. Turning disc back to 6.8. Now I've talked about this and I'm going to show it while I've got this camera running. I do like running this machine with a 7 through 10 notch. What do we get on this here with that? We don't get jack. Listen. Okay. Taking the notch out, we're still at 6.8 disc. You get to hear that, listen to that. There's nothing there for you to even right there. I'm sweeping right over that. You hear that machine? Just a little click. Alright. I'm going to lower the disc back one more time. I'm going to let you hear this one more time. Somebody might think Sharpshooter's trying to bullshit them. See if I got the notch right. Yeah, 2 through 11. You hear that? And then I turn. Boom. Let you see the meter. See that meter? But over here, I'm getting that double beeping sounding thing right in there. And I got that 1 in the meter. I hope you enjoyed.